The day I moved out of my friend's apartment, I gave her my 50-inch TV. And I told her she can have it. I gave her the remote. I gave her everything. You can have it. I told her I don't even want any money for it. Take it. And she was confused. She was like, are you sure? Like, this is a good TV. This is a big TV. I can just hold it for you in the event that you want a bag, or I can really give you money. And I told her, no, I don't want it. And the reason I gave away that TV was because I had watched a lecture by this really successful man, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, Jim Rohn. And he was telling me this story. Well, he wasn't telling me the story, but he was telling the story to the whole video. And it was about these two men talking. And one man, he was like, hey, yo, I got this TV. I only spent $200 on it, and it's this big old TV. I got such a good deal. And he's bragging to his friend. And his friend is like, no, you didn't just spend $200. You spend like $20,000 a year. And the guy was like, what? No, you're wilding. $20K a year? I didn't spend that much on this TV. I spent $200. And his friend was like, no, that you're spending $20K a year to watch TV. To watch it. And by the way, if you hear my mom, I'm sorry. I will be moving out soon, so we won't have to worry about hearing people, because I be hearing her talk in the morning. Like, I can't get mad at her. You know, it's morning time, people getting up. I'm talking right now, so I can't monopolize talking, but I be wanting things to be quiet, and it don't be getting quiet like I want it to. But don't worry, I'm moving out pretty soon, and I won't have to worry about that. But I probably will have to worry about a cat, because I'm moving in with my girl, and she has a cat. Her cat can get loud, so I think we're just screwed either way. But let me get back on topic. So it costs 20 grand a year to watch TV, and when I heard that, I said, yeah, he ate with that. So I gave away my TV, and I didn't give away my TV because I was now never going to have fun and entertain myself. No, I'm still going to do that. I don't believe in the hustle 24/7 and do nothing else culture. I don't believe that you should never play games. You should never watch TV. You should never just indulge in the human flesh. I definitely do. But what I took away from that story was the value of your time. And that was the biggest mindset shift to me. Just seeing my time differently. Not something that's just wasted, but something that I'm using as something that's valuable. And that's what I want you to understand. Your time is valuable. And you don't want to waste it on doing average things. And if you really want a successful life, there are some things you got to sacrifice from this average world. And one thing is constant consumption. Because imagine that you make your time was worth $50 an hour. And you spend 4 hours watching TV. You wasted $200. This isn't to say you can never watch TV, but don't watch $200 worth of TV. Put that $200 into yourself. Read a book. And get a $200 investment on your growth, on you. Success really does mean you have to sacrifice some things. I sacrificed my TV, social media. I broke my phone addiction. I don't have any social media on my phone other than YouTube, if you can even call it that. I gave my video game system away to my best friend. I go to bed at 9 p.m. 9 p.m., sometimes 10 p.m. if I'm out. I gave up a lot so that I can have the ability to be in front of this camera and talk, to have the skills to yap about things that actually make sense and stay on point. That is actually a skill. This might seem natural to me. It's not natural. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been talking in front of the camera about self-improvement for 3 years. Because I gave up the things that just allowed me to mindlessly consume, I've been able to read more and work on my fitness. I go on walks every day. I have time to visit my grandparents and spend time with my friends. I literally have so much time to work on my growth and to improve myself and to invest in my relationships. And to live a life I'm fulfilled by because I gave up the things that were keeping me average. And if you want to live an extraordinary life, then you've got to make the right sacrifices. Look around at what you're doing. And ask yourself, is this helping you grow or making yours? And you'll be able to find it. And once you find the things that are not helping you grow, that's exactly what you gotta sacrifice. So you can make room for the things that will help you grow. And this won't be easy. And it won't be because we have not been conditioned to have this type of mindset, to do these type of things. We go to a schooling system that teaches us to be sheep and listen to other people and follow along with the crowd. But following along with the crowd will only lead you to living a miserable life as everybody else is. Doing the things that keep you average. And thinking that it's normal to do that. It's not. If you think it's normal to be on your phone and sit for hours on end without moving, I wish I could teleport you back to before the cognitive revolution, before our consciousness kicked in, so that we could watch our ancestors and see how they lived. They were constantly moving. They did not stay still. It's not like that's not normal. But it's normal in this society because that's what everybody seems to do. But that won't get you anywhere in life. That will just keep you average. So make the right sacrifices. And if you need help, I made a starter kit to help you get your life together. It'll run you through all the steps you need. It's something that I needed, that I wish I'd had when I was way back in the beginning stages trying to make things happen. But since I couldn't have it for myself, I made it to give to you. This is my gift. You don't need it though. Like, you know, if you don't want it, don't take it. But regardless, you know it's there. And what most importantly is you know what sacrifices you gotta make. Notice how I didn't tell you what to do. In this video, I didn't say, here are the 5 things you need to let go of. Because I don't know you. Like, we have to say, like, we have the same personality, but I don't know what you're doing right now. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to, like, this camera. Have my thoughts on you, but, like, I don't know you exactly. Like, we're not talking like face to face. So there's something you gotta figure out for yourself, but at least you know what direction to go on. And that's all that matters. Make those sacrifices now, early, before it becomes a habit, before it's ingrained in you, before it becomes your personality. Because once that happens, it will be harder for you to break. And this is a fact. Anyway, I'll see you for the next video.